Hollywood stars and fans alike are mourning the loss of iconic actress Debbie Reynolds. She passed away just one day after her daughter Carrie Fisher died. In an interview with E! Online, Reynolds' son Todd Fisher said, quote, "She was under a lot of emotion and stress from the loss of Carrie, and it's pretty much what triggered this event." CBS News medical correspondent Dr. Jon LaPook joins us to discuss the impact stress can have on a person's health. Dr. LaPook, good morning.
Good morning, Vlad.
So you weren't Debbie Reynolds' doctor, and we don't have all the facts about how she died, but we've all heard the term die of a broken heart.
Right.
What is the medical basis for that?
There's actually a syndrome called broken heart syndrome or stress cardiomyopathy. There are a lot of other fancy names for it. But basically, when you're under a lot of emotional stress, and I've actually seen this with my patients and their loved ones, you have this huge release of things called catecholamines. That's adrenaline, norepinephrine, dopamine, and they can affect the heart, the blood vessels. They flood the heart, and what's felt to happen, although it's not entirely clear, is that they stun the heart muscle. And so the left ventricle, which is the main pumping part of the heart, can actually stop working the normal way. You can have heart failure, and you can actually have a ballooning out of part of the muscle, and you can then have a clot form. That clot can break off and travel to the brain and give you a stroke. So there are a lot of things that can happen. It's a real phenomenon.
Sorry, go ahead. There were reports that she had potentially suffered from a stroke, but can emotional stress or an emotional event lead to a stroke?
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, think about what happens when you get stressed. Your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure goes up. If your blood pressure goes up, you can increase the risk of having a stroke. And then we had all these other effects of the catecholamines. Catecholamines are interesting, these substances that can affect blood vessels. When you have a stroke, it can actually double back and affect the heart. When you have a heart attack where you have a problem with this broken heart syndrome, it can actually go affect the head. So everything's connected. I should say with this broken heart syndrome, it's predominantly women, 90%. Wow. Most of the time, you can recover. You can have transient chest pain, some shortness of breath. You can die, though. You can die of heart failure, of a heart attack, or of an irregular heartbeat, ventricular fibrillation, ventricular tachycardia.
We heard Todd Fisher say, "My mom was a bit frail. She was 84 years old." I wonder, I'm sure there are a lot of people wondering, gosh, if this happened in our family, what is it that they should be looking for?
Well, I always tell people nobody knows your body better than you. So the first thing is if something seems different, we all know chest pain, shortness of breath, pain going down the left side of the arm, but especially with women, right? We know that heart attack symptoms can be atypical. It can be short, sort of fatigue, nausea. And I always tell my patients, if you're just not feeling right, just something's wrong, the hairs in the back of your neck are standing up, call your doctor because something could be up.
It's unbelievably sad, and it's just, I think for a lot of people, 2016 can't end fast enough because of so many people we've lost.
This whole thing takes your breath away.
It really
it's
does.
really sad.
Thanks,
Dr. Jon LaPook, thank you so much for joining us.